Look, no point in thinking on it. You can't kill your husband.
I don't have to. You're going to kill him for me.
He's not dead.
Almonds.
This program contains themes of twisted, dark adult humour that some viewers may find offensive rather than funny. There is no actual sex or foul language, but viewer discretion is advised.
Finished then?
I've been...
A bad, bad boy.
I didn't...
What?
Come.
Enough of the detail, please, Reg.
I didn't come here to be raped. I'm from the council.
I know. Reg Mandel, Hampstead Council Inspector.
2 L's. From the council. I'm investigating allegations that you're working from home. I have recommendations to make.
I've made you a sandwich.
Do you mind if I take it with me? I'd like to share it with my wife, Margaret. 2 teas.
In the next segment of the programme this morning, we will be talking about treatment of the elderly.
Doris, please.
Simon Scoffer here on Hampstead FM. I'm told we have a caller, so let's put the caller straight through, please.
You can call me Madam D.
Madam D. Yes, we like that.
So do my customers, Simon, which is why I'm ringing you.
Well, my backroom staff here at Hampstead FM tell me that you have a great idea for extended care for the elderly.
Yes, Red Sock Day.
We all wear a red sock?
Yes, just one.
So is that left foot, right foot, or does it not matter?
Pinned to your front. That's the point. It is representative, not worn.
Okay, I get you. And you can see this, can you?
I'm looking at it now, Simon. A superb idea, brought to me by local councillor Reg Mandel.
Oh, we know Reg here on Hampstead FM. 2 L's Mandel, a real stand-up guy. That's him.
He has a lot of spirit.
So, Madam D, tell us more about this idea you and Reg have had. I'm sure the station will be right behind it.
help me? So, the idea is that everyone that wears a red sock should donate to help the elderly get free sex. And they should wear a single red sock pinned to the middle of their crutch, dangling down like a cock sock. Simon. Hello?
Okay, it's like the first, is it? Have I just been pranked? As if Reg Mandel 2 L's would be behind a prank? Maybe. Are you... yes, my backroom staff are ringing Reg as we speak. So we're going to give Reg a call, 2 L's Mandel, and we're going to see if we can get him on the phone. Reg?
Rape!
Simon, D here again. About that red sock. On the kitchen table, please, Wilma.
Just want a cut of the profits.
You've got my husband. That's your fee.
Just make it more even.
Okay. Give me 10 grand for this.
What is it?
Half of what you wanted. I paid 20 grand. You owe me 10. You're now cut in.
Well, surely your husband gets half of everything. So he can pay my stake.
He gets nothing. Red socks.
That is not worth 20 grand.
Well, you should have thought of that before you bought them. Red sock. Dialed into cocks.
I want no more half of that crap.
When surrounded by embarrassing sock cocks that mock the real stock, the men in frocks at the docks wouldn't touch. Worth 40 grand.
Well, in that case, I'm in.
You've made another error, Wilma. You're looking well, Reg.
I feel revived. They're not drugs.
False breasts, Reg. The powder gives them a realistic squeeze. Would you like a feel?
I've come to serve notice.
You didn't eat the sandwiches then?
No. My wife did, sadly, before she passed away.
Has she been ill?
But she was old.
I hope you're not too sad.
No. Leaves me free to marry Elsie.
Well, I have to say that has completely swept me off my feet.
It is a shock.
I wanted to do it properly. I wanted to ask her father.
You'd have to dig him up first.
I'm sure my daughter will be very pleased that you want to do it right.
Daughter? She's your old mother-in-law.
Zell, and she's your old mother-in-law.
Old? Law?
I was just saying to her father...
I want nothing to do with this.
Father?
that our daughter will be proposed to and married under old law.
Yes.
Whereas we had to have a civil partnership.
Civil?
William, now Wilma, walks on the wild side.
Wild side?
He is a she. We are partners and she is the more...
Be very careful.
Well, we'll be very careful with her.
So, Reg, how much money did your wife leave you when she died?
I am a man of considerable means.
And limited years.
Can you pay in cash?
My wife has had a separate account.
All we need is an original copy of the death certificate for the bank.
No, it's abroad. She moved all my council bribes. I'm worth over $500,000.
Well, we were hoping for a lot more, but that will have to do. Do you know the codes?
Yes.
Please spare me this again.
Where are they?
They're there.
Ah.
I could make a transfer.
Online? Now?
Before you die?
Oh, no, there's no need to fly.
Good, because you're not exactly Peter Pan.
I was. Once.
Don't let him wee on my sofa, Wilma.
027.
That's not it, Reg.
207.
Elsie, it's amazing how lucky you are.
But exhausted. Bill keeps coming back for more.
Try and remember it, Reg.
Give him credit though. Keeps changing. Personality, sometimes his looks.
Bingo.
But it's what keeps the relationship going.
He wants to marry you.
Marriage?
And your answer will be yes. Wilma, it's time.
I'm just in the toilet with him.
Why would I say yes to marriage?
Wilma will bring Bill in. He will propose. You will say yes. All done, Wilma?
All done. Just a few minor changes.
Changes, Wilma.
I couldn't put such a large sum into one account, so I put half into your account and half into mine.
Money? I don't know this man.
Elsie, remember what I told you about your form of dementia? Facial recognition and retention are not your strong point.
But he's old.
Can't argue with that.
Elsie, Bill has gone with an older look because he wants you to feel young on your wedding day. Get on with it. congregation, please stand.
Who?
And the bride and groom. By the powers vested in me, do you, Reg?
Reg? I thought you said his name was Bill.
Do you, Bill, also known as Reg?
2 names. Is he against?
Just a local councillor.
By the powers vested in me, do you, Reg, also known as Bill?
2 L's.
Powers? Since when did you have powers?
I keep asking myself the same thing. I've lived next door to her for 9 years.
And Scrooge, my husband.
My son.
Oh, so your son is married to
It does seem odd at first, but when you take into consideration the drug operation in the cellar, the brothel upstairs, it does kind of pale. A paler shade of grey.
Yes. The drugs. And the brothel. Which is why I am here. To serve you.
What's that?
I've been ordained to serve, to marry. On the internet, by the council. The council are now on the internet.
Are we?
So, by the powers invested in me, do you, Reg, sometimes known as Bill,
2 L's.
take her, here, Elsie, to be your wedded wife?
Yes.
And do you, Elsie, take Reg, sometimes enjoyed as Bill, to be your wedded husband?
Now just hang on a minute.
Do you have a problem with this, Elsie?
I do.
Thank you, Elsie. I think we all heard that. I now pronounce you man and wife. You make us the bride. After we've all turned away so we're not sick. Witness.
Now just take that back.
'Twas done, that was done.
Then untwas it.
Doris is not qualified to do divorces.
'Twas sure that was the case.
So, Reg, we need to talk about setting up a joint bank account with Elsie, taking life insurance, so your young bride is not left without.
Yes.
Don't get too excited. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance.
A toast.
Much drink may be said to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and mars him. It sets him on
Who?
and sets him off. It persuades him
Who?
and disheartens him.
Who?
It makes him stand to and not stand to.
Who?
And now the sandwiches.
So that's the end of the wedding ceremony. Didn't get to the part where I take her legs up. Bill, Shakespeare, always does that. We didn't get to that bit.
Bill meant that too much drink weakened her legs.
Whatever.
I've never understood why they call it breakfast.
It isn't breakfast.
It's your wedding breakfast.
Perhaps it's so poor people could serve cornflakes at a wedding.
Rocky Road.
Sandwich?
I'm not hungry.
Shall I wrap it in foil for later?
Yes.
If that's a photographer, Doris, I'll punch you. I mean, look at me. This isn't a wedding dress. And it's not a nativity play.
It's the old Bill.
And this is the young Bill.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you not going to say hello to me? I'm a councillor. Policemen should respect.
Councillor Mandel.
Councillor Reg Mandel. 2 L's.
Detective Inspector James Whale. 1J, 1W.
JW. This is my wife.
It's my wedding. Are you the strippogram?
Councillor Mandel,
2 L's.
I'm arresting you for the murder of your wife.
Already?
Elsie's dead.
Am I going to have to handcuff you, sir? Or are you going to come peacefully?
Reg, don't forget to take your sandwiches.
Share them nicely with the officer.
There may be a weapon or a knife in here. I sense something suspicious has been going on here. That's all, Councillor. Let's go.
No news is good news, Elsie.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to tell you that your husband has died.
My husband is dead.
But there was a mistake. That was Reg. And you wanted to marry Bill. So, as Reg is dead, long live Bill.
He died.
Dying is a process to get dead. 2 different states, as dictated by the English language.
So he's dead.
As a consequence of having died.
But when we...
This is where it starts to get a bit complicated. Nothing for you to worry about or shed a tear over. You know, I said I had been ordained on the internet.
Yes.
Well, apparently we were offline.
Offline.
I'm glad you're so understanding. It's certainly not what Reg wanted.
Not to be offline.
No. So, when you're interviewed by the police,
Interviewed? Police?
just smile. Eyes and teeth.
What's this?
Just some notes.
Notes.
Notes for you to read, learn as if they were second nature, and destroy.
Learn.
Yes. You were married in West London because of your minority religion.
I've never been to West London.
Well, I've just paid £5 for a certificate that says you were, so please read and learn.
Why?
Because as we go through probate with Reg, you are the one who rightly collects everything he left in his last will and testament, which was signed here and witnessed by Wilma and myself. He wanted you to have everything.
Where else would it go?
His estranged children might say that they'd never seen you, that they didn't know who you were. I mean, if they'd really cared, they would have been at the wedding.